What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Dan, and today I am joined by
T.
And today we're going to talk about DLC and what our thoughts are about developers having DLC for their games. Obviously, this is going to split opinions. Some people are not going to disagree with this video, and that's fair enough. You can disagree. You can have your own opinions. Leave it in the comments below, and we can have a little chat about it. Tell us why you think DLC is fair or whatever. But we're going to give you our opinions on DLC. Yeah, I mean this is all in light of obviously yesterday, IG and Numa announced that the new Breath of the Wild game will have DLC in it. So yeah, we'll just get into it. What do you think? What do you think about DLC in general?
I'm not going to say I'm lopsided between them. I'm more like 70% hate it, 35% love it. I'm joking, I can't count. 30% love it. Only because there's companies that have just made it so ridiculous. We're talking about EA. EA, the prime example. I'm just going to drop EA because they're just like the biggest prime example of DLC. And what is it, Activision with Call of Duty and all of that. Even though Call of Duty, all the DLC's always coming out, but with EA, even when they do new IPs, like they've already got DLC planned before they even drop the whole game. I just think it's ridiculous. Like, why would you? I know that there's also like a lot of work that goes into a game, but it's not that hard to put that DLC into like
before the finished product.
Release it. It's not that hard. Like, they're just trying to make more money, and if the game's not finished, why are you selling the rest of the game? Just give it. And before anyone says they can't, Witcher 3. I mean, majority of that stuff was free DLC. Even the biggest expansions, the DLC was like the season pass was like £20 or something.
I think that some games do it right. Yeah. Some games do
CD Projekt
DLC right.
Good. I mean, 2 whole new games. That's like over 120 hours worth of gameplay for £20. And then bloody Call of Duty does a map pack for like 15 quid or a season pass for like 40 quid, and it's just like 10 other maps. Like, it's just bullshit. Yeah. It's just bullshit, really.
Like personally, I think DLC is good to an extent. If it's done right, DLC is good. I mean, you look at Rockstar release. They made Grand Theft Auto in 2014 that came out. We went 2017 because they're still
big MMO.
They're still releasing DLC and it's free.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, they have paid content in the game, but that doesn't affect gameplay.
Yeah.
So everyone's getting exactly.
You can get the money.
Exactly. Same thing with Titanfall 2. All the DLC is the game maps, the maps and the game modes are all free. Anything to do with customization you can pay for if you want to. Nothing to do with gameplay. Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that's what companies need to be doing. But then you've got companies like Ubisoft who will come out of a game like, I don't know, Ghost Recon Wildlands. Before the game's even released, they're talking about DLC. It's like, well,
that's what I'm saying. Why are you talking about DLC already?
Why am I gonna pay £50 for a game and then you expect me to pay another £40 to play a couple more missions or something like that? Like, to me, that's ridiculous. And for people to say, and then what people's argument is, they will then come around and say something like, if you don't want it, don't buy it.
Yeah, but it's like,
well, but I bought the game.
You want me to buy it, like.
I don't know. Like the Division, you know, I was always on the Division every night. Every night I was on the Division.
You lived on the Division.
And then I got to a point where it just capped. And it was like, all right, you need
to pay us more, and you can carry on having more fun.
But
why? I bought the game for £45 already.
Exactly, and it's like, well, I don't want to pay. How much was the DLC? Like the
average price between 20 to 40.
20 to 40 pounds, and it was like
the season pass
to get like another 2 extra missions or something like that. And it's like, well, I'm not going to spend that much, even though I wanted it. Even though I enjoyed the game, I'm not going to spend more money to play that extra bit, you know what I mean?
It's true.
I think you can do DLC right. I think Mario Kart 8 did DLC right. They had like 16 extra tracks for less than, I think it was less than £20 or something like that. So the
60
game
tracks is all
yeah,
right,
the
that's
game
nice.
actually comes with 32 tracks. So
Yeah.
60 is half of the actual game for less than the price of
Same
the full
thing with
game.
Witcher.
Yeah, exactly. So people can actually do it well. People can actually do DLC well. But those are examples of it done well.
If you're releasing a game, it needs to be good. That's like Final Fantasy 15. As much as I liked it, you know, there's sections where each character disappears for a while, and then it's later revealed that you need to find out what happened if you buy the season pass. What's just happened there is they took a chunk out of the game and they said you need to buy it. They took a chunk out of the game and people are buying it. And
then it's like, I wouldn't be doing that.
Why are you paying for the like? Obviously, you're paying for it because you want to know the story. But the fact that they're charging you to, you know, play something that you've already bought, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like same thing with Destiny. I mean, Destiny's probably smoothed out now. I know Destiny got a lot of heat in the beginning, but I'm still gonna bring up that there was a portion of the game already on the disc, but they locked it unless you buy DLC.
Right.
So you
That's
own
Street
something.
Fighter as well,
You own it, even though you have it, you can't use it unless you fork up more money.
Yeah.
On top of that, 50 quid you've already paid for the game. It's just, this is why most people just wait for sale now, and then you know.
So
ridiculous.
So like I said before, like IGN Numa came out and he was saying that Zelda Breath of the Wild will have DLC content. So I'm gonna give you, you don't know what it's got, so I'm gonna tell you what you get. So for $17.99, you get a little bonus when the game actually comes out. You get 3 treasure chests.
And the treasure chests give out what?
So one of the treasure chests gives you exclusive in-game clothing, which is a T-shirt for Link with the Nintendo Switch logo on it.
So useless.
And the other 2 will contain useful items. That's all we know. The DLC Pack 1, which is coming out in summer, will have a new Cave of Trials challenge, a new hard mode, an additional map feature. Why the new hard mode wasn't included in the actual game?
Hard modes, or new game pluses are meant to be included.
We'll skip past that. And then you got DLC Pack 2, which is a new original story. Again, they're quite light on the information, so we don't know if that's going to be a 1-hour story, a 20-hour story. You know, that
it is important.
Yeah, that could be worth $17.99, but we don't know.
Yeah, if the game has like 200 hours and the DLC has like 100, I mean that's alright.
Yeah, there's a new dungeon and additional challenges. So that's all they've said. That's coming out in holiday. DLC Pack 2 is coming out holiday 2017. So yeah, I mean, I like when I heard that, I was kind of like, that's good. It's getting DLC.
Yeah.
But what's all this like? Why do I want a T-shirt with the Nintendo Switch logo on it that I have to pay for? Why'd I have to pay for a hard mode or additional map features? And people are like, actually trying to,
man.
people are like, oh, this is Nintendo, so they're doing something good. It's going to be something good, and it's like, well, no, it's not. If this was Ubisoft doing that, you would tear them apart. You'd be like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pay extra for that.
Exactly.
So why would you do it because it's Nintendo? I'm a Nintendo fan. I'm a Nintendo fan, but like, come on, I'm not going to be a mug about it. And then I've got the special edition. I'm a Zelda fan. Right. I've got the special edition.
Special edition what?
Of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Okay, yeah.
That has cost me £80. now,
and that doesn't even come with the DLC. What does that come with the DLC?
They haven't said that on there. They haven't said whether it comes. Right, I paid £80 for that, yeah. On the site I bought it from, they put up the price of £90. So some people have paid £90 for that special edition, yeah.
What comes with it?
It's the game, soundtrack, and like a little statue of a little sword.
That's probably, that statue's probably pushing it.
Yeah, probably. But we don't know if it's coming with a season pass. It should, other games would do, but it's probably not going to come with a season pass. So what you're saying is, I have to pay £80 for that game, plus an additional 18 to have these little things.
And of course, people will argue it's only £18, but it's not. It is about the money, but it's not also about the money. It's the fact that if we let them keep getting away with this, it's only going to get worse.
Exactly.
That's the biggest point. You can let it slide now and let it slide again, and then before you look back on it, you've let so much shit slide.
Exactly.
And all the money adds up, and they still got more because you let this happen.
That is exactly what I was going to say.
I mean,
if you let it happen, then
it's going to keep happening.
Yeah. And because I think Nintendo are new to the whole DLC thing, Like other companies are kind of chilling out. Maybe not Ubisoft. Ubisoft is still going on with that, but other companies are sort of realizing people don't always want to spend money. I'm not saying all DLC should be free. Obviously not, because you obviously have to put work into it. But before a game is even released, and you're saying, "Oh, it's got DLC," yeah, like come on, some of it should be free. A new hard mode that should be free.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be holding that behind a paywall.
It's like Resident Evil, good game. People completed it the first day. They got DLC coming out straight away. Straight away.
It was ready,
like, what, a week or two after? Like, what the?
Yeah. So I mean, like you're saying, like if people allow, like, okay, so I'm talking about Nintendo right now, because obviously Ubisoft have been getting away with this for far too long. They've been doing it. EA have been doing it.
EA's biggest call.
Exactly. If the fans out there, I'm talking to. Alright, so some of you may not agree with me. I'm gonna speak on a level. I'm gonna speak on a level to you guys, right? Some of you won't agree with me, and for you guys, that's fine. If you want to leave your comments in the comment section below, do that. That's fine. We can have a little discussion about it. But for you guys who actually think on the same level as me, I'm talking to you right now. Yeah.
Get them.
If people get excited for this Legend of Zelda DLC and you throw money at Nintendo and say, look, we want this DLC. I want DLC for Zelda because I love Zelda. I want more for it. But if you're gonna allow them to get away with crappy DLC, again, we don't know what the story mode's gonna be like. So I'm just sort of, guessing and stuff. Yeah. But if you allow them to get away with that, what if they then release Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Right. Now Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is basically Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U.
Yeah.
With the DLC that was with the Wii U.
Okay.
And then a new battle mode has been changed around. And some extra characters. Now the battle mode should have been changed around from the Wii U version. That should have been fixed. If you agree with me or disagree with me, then fair enough. But that should have been fixed from the Wii U version. So you've got the Wii U version, £40. Additional 16 tracks, right? £20, around about £20, yeah. Now that's pretty much worth. I thought that was very much worth it. It's got like new characters, new tracks, everything. That's £60 though. Switch version's coming out, exactly the same game but with battle mode and a few extra characters.
Better graphics.
And probably better graphics, yeah.
I imagine.
Right. So now I'm gonna spend £40 extra. That's £100 already, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine they bring out DLC for that and they try to charge £20 for the DLC. That's £120, right? £120.
Racetrack.
Yeah. Now imagine they did 16 new tracks for this new one. That's £120. You know that people might think that's a good deal. What it is you're actually paying for if you already own the Wii U version? It's £120 for 16 tracks, a couple of new characters, and an improved battle mode. And that's if you allow Nintendo to continue with this whole DLC business. And then you'll have Splatoon 2, which will then have paid for DLC. The first one had free DLC. But you allow them to get away with it, and that's what's going to happen.
And the thing is as well, also this, it's not really about DLC, but you kind of brought up remakes. And that's another big problem. Should we give in to remakes as well?
I mean, in this case, I would say, alright, so the Wii U wasn't that successful.
Yeah.
So obviously not that many people.
But if the Wii U were that successful, why would the Switch be that successful?
Well, I think the Switch will have more of an install base because it's a handheld as well. It's a home console and a handheld, so it will have a bigger install base than the Wii U did. I definitely think so. So there's people that haven't played it on the Wii U will get it for the Switch. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I still feel that they should have added more to the game for people that actually had the game in person. Yeah. At least like
at least drop the price to something reasonable.
Yeah.
Loads of other companies try to sell off one part of the story, and that's probably where it goes wrong. With Witcher 3, the DLC is a whole different story. You could buy the game and jump straight into the DLC if you want to. It won't affect the story at all. You don't need to know nothing because it's all new. And people still bought it. Like, I think that's amazing. People said, wow, there's a new another game out and it's so cheap, and they bought it. That's what we want. We want, if you're going to do DLC and it has a story, if it's not just like maps and it's a story, do a whole different story. Don't make it link into the same thing.
Yeah.
Because that's what we want. you know, I've already completed that story, so I don't want to go back to that. But if you are trying to maybe go back to that, that means you've took a chunk out of the story, and I'm not impressed.
Yeah, and that's what I hope they don't do with this new Zelda game.
That's the only time I'm okay with DLC, when it's a whole new story.
It's something different,
something else.
There is times I think DLC is good. DLC can be done right. The Wii U's done DLC before. It's had Hyrule Warriors that did free DLC. Again, I'm not saying all DLC should be free. Obviously, it takes time and effort to make extra content.
Yeah.
So no, it shouldn't be free all the time. But I think when it's done right, it should be. When it's done right, pay for it. Whatever. I don't mind paying for it. I have a problem with games coming before they're even released. People saying, "Alright, here's the DLC for this game." Do you know what I mean? And like, what I think Nintendo should have probably done is wait until E3 before they said, "Alright, we've got DLC for Zelda.
Yeah.
Here it is." Because at least then I could have been like, "Alright, cool. I've been playing the game. Now there's something extra to look forward to." But right now, I haven't even started the game. It's like, well, there's a new story coming out. Apparently, a new story which I don't know anything about because they haven't said anything. People are defending it because. Like, well, yeah, I mean, my Twitter feed is probably full of Nintendo fans because obviously I'm a Nintendo fan. So everyone's like defending it. I think, I don't know, maybe they're not used to being screwed over by DLC from other companies. I don't know, but it feels to me like people are defending what Nintendo are doing, and I think you need to rein it back a little bit because if you keep doing that, Mario Kart will have DLC you have to pay for. Splatoon 2 will have DLC you have to pay for. I'm not sure that even like the president, the former president, who unfortunately who sadly passed away, he said that when Nintendo make a game, they want to make something, they want to make a full experience, so they don't need to have DLC. And again, I'm not saying DLC should be free. We need to see what's happening with the new Zelda DLC. I don't know exactly what's entailed in the DLC because it hasn't said much, but a lot of it I think should have been free. Yeah. Free like treasure chests. One that has a T-shirt in it. Like that should be for Switch. Should be for Switch owners. Yeah. People that actually went out and spent £280 on a new console that Nintendo want you to buy. They should be getting that sort of thing. That should just be a given. But yeah, I mean that's my thoughts on DLC. I love it when it's done right.
We all do.
Yeah,
most of the time it's not.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I could only give one example. That's The Witcher. That's the only thing I can think of.
And Grand Theft Auto. Come on.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, come on. They're free DLC for like 3 years. When it's done right, then I'm all for it. I'm not saying DLC should be free. Obviously, pay for the work that's gone into the game. I also don't agree with the statement, if you don't want it, don't buy it. We're all fans of games. Yeah. If a game comes out that you want to buy, you shouldn't be limited by what that game offers you. Because you're just getting part of a game instead of the whole experience. So yeah, I mean, let me know your thoughts if you agree, if you disagree. And yeah, that's pretty much my rant over. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Do you want to hear a joke quickly? I thought of a joke. You can put this in the end of the video.
You've got a joke.
Okay. No Man's Sky DLC. Who's buying that? I know, it's funny, isn't it? I'm funny. That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.
See ya.